go on national television. It'd be funny if all on national television. That should be a little better. Of course, it could collapse right in.
Testing. 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Was that yes? Yes. You live? So the attendant?
Yes, we have.
Giving me the signal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good late morning, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from Urgyen Samten Ling on this sunny, bright morning. I thought I would start with some type of light introduction. I hope your day is going well so far. With this technological advances that we have, there's always some meandering and wandering about in order to make it work. I can't see any of you because I'm at the live location as opposed to being at my remote little location. But I hope your morning has been pleasant, as I said, peaceful, harmonious, that you have a sense of happiness, and that you have decided that today will be one of joyousness. As I tried to make sure that I wasn't rushing this morning, which I succeeded at, and there's a sound that I go past, and it said, be kind. Be kind. I'll say it one more time. Be kind. A simple 2 words. So I pondered them as I was driving. Be kind where? Starting with yourself. So many Buddhist teachings and words and aphorisms and images now are proliferating the social media. And is it too much? Perhaps not. But is it being absorbed? Perhaps not. So again, going back to those 2 words, to be kind. And in the Buddhist teaching, it says that it must be of a 2-fold aspect. That which benefits yourself and benefits others. So I was talking to someone yesterday. If you do not start with yourself, then how can you truly be a benefit to others? And if you only focus on others, then eventually contempt will arise. Because ego is not satisfied. I am being kind to others. Why aren't they being kind to me? Because that being kind is tainted. It is tainted with an expectation. When one is being kind starting with themselves, that arises from loving kindness and compassion and joyousness and equanimity. We're not seeking, per se, anything in return. We're only being kind. And whether others will be kind in return, or be kind to themselves, is not what I want to attach to. But the knowingness that one has a kindness and a caring, and a joyousness and happiness that emanates from within, as it says, immeasurable, that doesn't seek anything in return. I think this is the true way, as that sign said this morning, to be kind. I read another small excerpt from another teacher who was saying about the same thing. Is yes, we have so many beautiful aphorisms and teachings and words, etc. And that perhaps it is starting to sound like something out of a self-help book, which we see the market is flooded with so many, which is good. Hopefully that someone will find a text that could be of benefit to them. When we get in the arena of the spiritual practices, and especially with Buddhism, and sometimes we mistake and think, oh, my life is going to be wonderful. Everything is going to be fine. I'm going to be happy. As you notice, what's emphasized is, I am going to. I. I'm sure, as you probably maybe have experienced, those who have been practicing for a period of time, perhaps you're not happy. And that you recognize the samsaric existence is awful. And you're constantly struggling and trying to swim up the stream. But that's what the Buddha taught. It is the nature of the illusionary dream. But if we know that, where we find ourselves, it is the nature of things, and we move into the arena of acceptance. If I accept these are the conditions in which I find myself, now I have a choice. Do I rise above, or do I succumb? But I hope you know which one I choose. I try most of the time, falling short every now and again. This is the nature of where I find myself, and I will choose to thrive and choose to be joyful, regardless of what the situation may be. So again, this all came from that simple sign that said, be kind. So I propose to you today, as you go your way, and the refrain comes back once again, be kind. Take a breath in, please. Breathing out. Rest upon your seat, your body, your breath, speech, your mind, your heart, your spirit. Rest. Talking to Lama Tenzin, Lama Dorje, in Bhutan, who was in retreat. And we both came to the conclusion, in this particular practice, the most beneficial thing to do is to sit and rest in the unfabricated, spontaneously arising awareness frequency, where clarity and calmness, or emptiness and clarity of conjoined in unity without any differentiation. Within and without is the essence of the enlightened mind of all of the Buddhas of the past, present, and future, and it is the essence of your mind at this very moment. So Lama and I, just for a moment, we rest together. Him in his hermitage, me in my hermitage, but connected through a singularity of the enlightened quality that lies within each and every one of us. I hope in your practice that you discover these things, or have discovered these things. And I go back to my early teacher, Rinpoche. Do not get caught in the show of the bells and the whistles and the clothes. Do not get caught in the beating of the drum and the ringing of the bell and the throwing of the rice. The real essence of the practice is to live. Not too many teachers maybe talk about that. I don't know. I know Lama actually expressed it and demonstrated. Even in the difficulties of his own life, I saw him firsthand live. Whether one is happy or heartbroken or sick or whatever it may be, he always said, Dharma is not an excuse to escape living life, but bring us more attuned to the preciousness of living the life that is so fleeting. Again, we can see now the weather is getting warm, and the snow on the mountain will soon be gone. I think when I look at the mountains and see the snow and feel the warmth, it is just like my life running down into the valley. But as I looked upon the mountain this morning, I could see it is slowly starting to turn green. May as this life drain like snow, melting, flowing down into the valley, may it nourish something that grows and becomes green. I'm talking to space. It's so funny. I know you're out there. It is like some science fiction movie. I know you're out there. I can sense your presence. I cannot see you. It doesn't matter. Because perhaps even when I see you, I don't see you. Because we are hidden in our own shadows. So Dharma, truth, path, and way, and revelation is to come forth and be present and live. Take a breath in. Breathe out. What is the nature of your life right now? What decisions will you make today? And as that sign said, no matter what, you become. I hope so. And as you rest again, think about the kindness of all of the teachers you have. They come thousands of miles sometimes through their own hardships, their own struggles and strife. And they sit before us and share their life. And then when it's done, as Rinpoche said, for every gathering, there must be a party. They're done. Then they go on, and perhaps they will come again to share their life. But I hope you also recognize that they are imparting examples, not by what they say, by what they do. And what they do is be kind. So I will contemplate this as I try to do all the time. And my proposal is that you do also. Take a breath in again. Breathe out. I think it's roomy. I'm sure many other seekers and fools and shamans and brothers have said the greatest source of unhappiness is seeking happiness. Or maybe defining, this is good and this is bad. This is awful, this makes me sad. So fixated, grasping, clinging, altering, changing, how I want it to be. Recognize this is the nature of things as they are. Sitting last night, I said, stay open to see what comes next before me. It's like a dream unfolding. I will see. So fixated, grasping, clinging. From the essence of the enlightened one. ones that lie within your heart and mind at this very moment, they rise up in the form of our teachers manifesting as Guru Rinpoche. And we can say, most precious Guru, please sing the hymns. Bestow the blessings that will free and ripen my mind, so that I may realize as quickly as possible for the benefit of all sentient beings. Most precious Guru, please sing with me. Bestow the blessings that will free and ripen my mind, so that I may realize as quickly as possible for the benefit of all sentient beings. Most precious Guru, please think of me. Bestow the blessings that will free and ripen my mind, so that I may realize as quickly as possible for the benefit of all sentient beings. So you have said these words. Did you mean these words? Did they sink in? We always want some profound and high and special teachings. And when we are receiving those teachings, we can see such lit faces and smiling. Oh, this is wonderful. But as several of my teachers have said, this is all fine. But are they sinking in? Once again, I could say, have they led you to being God? Namo Lama Laka Sujo, singing like a Sujo, like a Sujo, get a like a Sujo, Lama Laka Sujo, singing like a Sujo, like a Sujo. Sujo Lama Laka Sujo, singing like a Sujo, like a Sujo, like a Sujo, Lama Laka Sujo, singing like a Sujo, like a Sujo. Lama Laka Sujo, singing like a Sujo, like a Sujo, like a Sujo, Lama Laka Sujo, singing like a Sujo, like a Sujo. Get him like a dojo, Lama like a dojo, sing it like a dojo, like a dojo, get him like a dojo, Lama like a dojo, sing it like a dojo, like a dojo, get him like a dojo, Lama like a dojo, sing it like a dojo, like a dojo, get him like a dojo, Lama like a dojo, sing it like a dojo, like a dojo. Get him like a dojo, Lama like a dojo, get him like a dojo, Lama like a dojo, sing it like a dojo, like a dojo. Lama like a dojo, sing it like a dojo, like a dojo, get him like a dojo, like a dojo, sing it like a dojo, like a dojo, get him like a dojo, Lama like a dojo, sing it like a dojo, like a dojo, get him like a dojo. And I'll just rest for a moment, temple. There's a set of beads in there. So again, going back to when we are in hearing these various words that we're saying, and the idea of saying over and over again is that you ingest them, that they become part of you in a very natural, uncontrived way. In a very uncontrived way. Is that when things are going well, it's said, not necessarily for you per se, but as a generalization. When things are going well, we embrace the Dharma, oh, everything is happy, we want to practice, etc. You know how it goes. But when things are going difficult, is that when you say, I hope, most precious Guru, please think of me? Or Urgyen Samten Ling Gonpa. I important. When things are going good or bad or different, doesn't matter. This is what Lama told me last time. Good, bad, or indifferent are all just an illusion of our perceptions and perspective and our illusionary dream of ego cherishing and ego clinging. Remember, Nippon Rinpoche, break or crack the shell of ignorance and pull out the state of self-clinging. So really very powerful words if we understand the teaching. Now, really, we have war, disease, and floods, and fires, and we can go on and on. Suffering, not just in our realm, 5 other realms. Sentient beings are nonetheless. I vow to liberate them. Delusions are impossible, like how to transcend them. The only way to boundless like how to enter them. Buddha's enlightened way is unsurpassable, like how to embody. Sentient beings are infinite, like how to liberate. Our delusions are inexhaustible, like how to transcend them. The only way is boundless, like how to enter them. Buddha's enlightened way is unsurpassable, and how to embody it. Sentient beings are numberless, like how to liberate. Delusions are inexhaustible, like how to transcend them. The Dharma gates are boundless, like how to enter them. Buddha's enlightened way is unsurpassable, like how to embody it. So perhaps as the sound permeates into the space, the vows you have just taken never leave this place, and they too radiate out into the space. Visualize all of the bodhisattvas as the symbols. Kunla gongzo la che ta pa she lo po ta sa pa da pa ni sen chen tam che la gong ta pe pa shi se che pa sa ra pa pa che se sam tu pe ka shi ta pe wa je wa je pa je la cha sa lo Shamba shonu mao ren to che she chen re zhu guan gong bo chang pe ba Zai xue ning bo zhi pa nam pa sha nam ka ning bo gong zhong gong zhu zhe U ta do che te ka lu shun dong lo bu da wa da ri ni ma yi Da chen le hang ta shi ta li xiu chen se shen pa ye la jiang sha lo 人间都觉他是随缘啊，东说东说起往长马拉，念当中的不说马列乌，弥勒大神大神不在。人间都是各地找神仙，就留让我究竟得体嘛。 耶稣中国人被他配为教学拉摩耶拉讲沙楼，三八千波圣座神内部，你中连当高波有何凶？瓦皮波当罗瓦贝米桑，那都塞在拉杰古罗的。 只是拉当东从都学学，晚上当日修真高深情，三世内是给雷传世别，之间空话给拉讲上。那山之外是我生不拉，月亮的我是我共水内，流动发表相动之心人。 大学的来复手，大神着我是我生不了，月亮的我是我共水内，流动发表相动之心着，大学来的复手，大神的来着我生不了，月亮的我是我共水内。 流动发表相动之心着，大学的来复手。 Thank you. Again, you should keep having the thought, I'm not practicing so I can feel better, so I can feel better. I want to practice so all the children that have already died in Ukraine and other places that we haven't even heard of, may they be liberated. All those who are suffering way more than we are, may they find some peace and happiness. May they be able to find a piece of bread and a drink of water today, and not to be crude, but a place to go to the bathroom and not feel that they're going to get straggling in the head of being blown up by a missile and so forth and so on. I'm sure you understand all of these things. So even Puja you do today, I'm doing it so may it be a drop in the bucket so others will find some moment of peace and harmony and happiness and joy in this struggling existence. Ayata umne mune mahamune Yeshua. Ayata umne mune mahamune. Ayata umne mune mahamune Yeshua. Ayata umne mune. Ayata umne mune mahamune Yeshua. Umne mune mahamune. Umne mune mahamune Yeshua. Receiving the blessings of the Buddha, white, red, blue, yellow, for others and self, observation centers, departments, etc., cleanse and purify. Then I like to use the visualization of the empty blue bindu of space within the heart center on a luminous disk of a white moon sits a brilliant white power that radiates the light of loving kindness and compassion in the 10 directions for the benefit of all. That your whole body is filled with this light within and it radiates in the 10 directions for the benefit of all. And through this method, we practice it on the begin. In your mind's eye, again we visualizing that our intentions have manifested, and that all sentient beings have been cleansed and purified and liberated, and as though each and every sentient being now has been transformed into enlightened being, which that's the essence they are. Breathe out in the enlightened essence of the Buddha's mind, and we recognize it's the same as our mind. Relax. Again, gently breathing out. Lama Urgyen Gyaltsen Dorje Maho Choda Choki Singe Sankam So Chende Duso Gaga Pepe Chodo Nukso Jawa Champoko Naka Shindu Tushe Choki Lama Choki Kola Shubade Urgyen Pema Choda Shubade Dechen Duke Dupe Sankam Bunzo Yanda Nyen Jendeki Jese Meden Dua Sibeke Tushe Tira Nenso Soso Lama Luto Kula Shubade Urgyen Pema Choda Shubade Chende Chende Dupe Sankam Tuje Jumbo Juwe Dalacha Lama Tugage Pondoze Lama Tugage Lama Dupe Kula Shubade Urgyen Pema Choda Shubade Gunjun Dutsun Kira Jisari Ma Kira Kira Surujo Nama Kudona Suru Kata Lama Nama Suade Chende Chende Kuru Tuntino Oja Nunsa De Otaya Nato Dumbo Dumbe Dutsunki Bude 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 Lonchempa Rine Uzo Zala Suade Sejene Gunde Dona Lite Rine Uzo Yekta Soho Uzo Nunje Nunge Tango Jene Lide Sama Suade Uzo Kunge Pema Jene Ge Sujo Daso Kaho Sange Nunde Dungo Jekado Undo Jekda Jekda Suade Urme Jogi Yenge Bodanga Duso Sange Kunge Ngode Ranjang Sugo Deve Soe Name Namla Suade Urme Jogi Yogi Bodanga Duso Sange Goji Gode Ranjang Sugo Duso Pe Sange Namla Suade Kewa Gunjo Yana Nama Dode Duki Mala Budo Tentana Tero Ando Tentode Uri Jinjego Bando Sudo Nuse Oma and focus on subtle body. Identify center channel, right channel, left channel, 5 main chakras. Channels of the legs and the arm that flow into the hands and feet. The nadis that come off of the main chakras. Breathe in, release. Joining the blessings. Buddhadharma ya za za namo om risa brahmane avadaye soha. Buddhadharma ya za za namo Madhura Amrita Kundale Hanna Om And we'll do Guru Shade practice today. The Ranje Nile Honde Kujo Jose Amana Lejo de Honde Lodi Gabo Donjo Jute Gamyo Lejo Wa Negwe Don Gena Gabanda Sama Sange Dodan Dorje Tonama Chencho Batu Dani Gasuchi Dani Jento Gete Tonami Dola Ente Sange Dodan Dorje Tonama Chencho Batu Dani Gasuchi Dani Jento Gete Tonami Dola Ente Sange Dodan Sange Dodan Dorje Tonama Chencho Batu Dani Gasuchi Dagi Jento Gete Tonami Dola Ente Sange Dodan Sange Dodan Dorje Tonama Chencho Batu Dani Gasuchi Dagi Jento Gete Tonami Dola Ente Sange Dodan Lama Dorje Samten Bhagava Samaya So then you should view now, you have cleaned your house, so to speak, so you can invite the guests, and all those who have been helpful, you acknowledge, and those who have been unhelpful, you also acknowledge. Visualize vast amounts of offerings, including your own bodies, speech, and mind. Saji, Dorje, Thupten, Buddhadharma, starting with 7-9 prayer. Urgyen Samten Ling Gonpa Lama Gyaltsen Dorje Guru Dhamma Jide Om Urgyen Dhamma Gita Dhamma Dhamma Jodi Guru Dhamma June Sasura Guru Rando Mamu Gege Zazu Tarungi Chenje Vashe Zazu Guru Dhamma Jide Uma Bhadra Guru Padma Thupten Bhadra Samaya Sa The real women Yogi Yogi Bhatangu Dudu Sangre Gode Gode Rinpoche Guru and Deva Duwe Name Shema Toba Yoga Gandu Yundara Madanga Mejo Jeta Sato Jote Sata Nato Wendo Jeto Jeto Probando Refuge. Namo Dada Daye Sanchaka Tutungu Lama Linega Dura Ninde Dubega Suchi Namo Dada Daye Sanchaka Tutungu Lama Linega Dura Ninde Dubega Suchi Namo Dada Daye Sanchaka Tutungu Lama Linega Dura Ninde Dubega Suchi Rousing a Bodhicitta. Mama Semenine Dudesha, Munjo, Dunjam, Tam, receive the blessing. Za, Amo, Dorje, Lama, Ten, Invite the deity, please come. Bhadra, Samaya, Za. Madhu Sadhu Namadhu Teje Bude Namadhu Tardu Dundu Namadhu Tetu Dundu Doje Samba Sovate Urgyen Samten Ling Gonpa Kanjen Paje Tunje Zamba Dubada Dunda Dunda Du So. Please sit down. Ate Su Bade Sa. Offerings are made to the deity. Om Bhasra Argam Bhatam Dupe Dute Aloke Gande Yawade Shata Duta Shata Gande Raja Devaje Dhamma Tata Utsaho Muze Umahu Bhadra Guru Brahma Siddheho Umahu Bhadra Guru Brahma Siddheho Umahu Bhadra Guru Brahma Siddheho Umahu Zoma Bhaja Guru Dhamma Sise Zoma Bhaja Guru Dhamma Sise. So in the heart of the deity, in a single aspect, the lotus is sun, this one which sits is the seeds Hum, deep blue in color. Then Oma Hum Bhadra Buddha Padma Siddhi Hum is written counterclockwise. It is circling clockwise, and it does so multicolored rays of light flow out, filling the body of the deity, and then radiating out in the 10 directions to be a benefit for all sentient beings, going out first as an offering, then blessing, then to liberate and transform. The light is pulled back, so receiving the blessings coming back as though the deity is receiving the essence of all of the enlightened qualities of all of the Buddhas, past, present, and future, and one has the accomplishment. One accomplishes the ability to subdue, to pacify, to supplicate, to magnetize, and to multiply, but most of all, be a benefit for all sentient beings. So again, in the text it refers to vivid motivation, vivid intentions, vivid visualization, vivid recitation, and vivid concentration, vivid dedication. Hold your mind steady. Modified Buddhadharma. So we'll just do 7-9 prayer one time, and then the lineage invoking Dorje Buddha, and then one collecting sadness. Om Urgyen Samten Ling Gonpa Dorje Tura Sala Tenda Tata Nujo Tamba Nujo Dunde Lama La Suwa Urgyen Bedma Dunde La Suwa Dhamma Samaya Nida Bhava Sayena Madhu Nide Dorje Shundu Tata Dorje Buddha Mazu La So Om Bhagavad Gita Sawa Now just roll back and forth. You can imagine all that which causes ignorance, all that which causes delusionary desire, all that which causes anger and pride and arrogance and greed and stupidity and lust, etc. Now you want to liberate with a piercing gesture. Om de ruta zu arva banda, then one more time. Aye, point to the sky. Om Badrusata Samaya, Manuvalaya, Badrusata Denova, Dedu Dedu Nova, Dudogaya Nova, Dudogaya Nova, Anana Nova, Dawasi Nebraya Dudaka Nudum, Dudum, Awada Maduma Nimbu, and the Bawana Hasamaya Dadu. So it is the deity that is summoning the avatars. Who is the deity? One should know who the deity is. While the Chopin is preparing, the great master Padmakara, Dorje, who upholds the life pillar of the words of all of the Buddhas, helped the people of Tibet, Arctic, Salt Lake City, very sandy, enter the door of the Dharma, although they wished take refuge in the three jewels. They didn't know how to direct their minds toward life. When misfortunes such as sickness befell them, they cowardly resorted to divinations, shamanism, incantations, and astrology. Guru Rinpoche therefore gave them this oral advice on practice. Tibetan practitioners or Tibetan Vajrayana practitioners of this degenerate age, take this to heart. In order to make your spiritual practice meaningful, apply it whenever you need a remedy. If you have a horrible experience, keep the three jewels, the object of refuge, in mind. In all daily activities such as walking, moving about, lying down, or sitting, remember your master on the crown of your head. To part with bodhicitta causes the root of the Mahayana to rise. So never separate yourself from arousing the mind set on supreme enlightenment. Say Namo Guru Te, Namo Guru Samaya Dadu Adamadu Zadu Samaya Manu. Badru Zadu Denoba, Dudu Naboa, Dudoga Yamaboa, Dudoga Yamaboa, Anaradu Naboa. Zavazir Nebrea Zara Namazu Medundu. Sarada Gadu Mane Mudu Vendeva, Namaya Dabua, Badru Zadu Namaya Manu. Badru Zadu Denoba, Dudu Naboa, Dudoga Yamaboa, Dudoga Yamaboa, Anaradu Naboa, Zavazir Nebrea Zara Namazu. In order to accomplish your goals in this life, you need auspicious circumstances, a long life, and the resources to do so. May you be blessed with those. Sri 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 Nama Tanye Dunye Denjungu Seba Me Dundu La Jeme Du Taden Wadu Do We Bajeza Mema Dunye Dundu Do Waga Tadun Gambo Dubla Duwa Me Zuwa Dabzu Do Nye Bajezo Chenje Lage Jome Do Mama Rene Zewataye Guru, Bama Tora, Bunye, Jana, Anya, Side, Sri, Om Mama Rene Zewataye Guru, Bama Dorje, Munda, Anya, Anya, Side, Sri. Om Mama Rene Devatari Guru Madhurya Muna Jana Anya Siddhi Sri Om Badru Zata Samaya Manubadaya Badru Zata Janova Dedu Nabova Dudogaya Mabova Dudogaya Mabova Anurada Mabova Sava Zirene Vega Zara Mamazu Above the deity's head is the Sambhoa Kaya manifestation of Chenrezig in the seated forearm position. So may the protective, liberating, compassionate, kind nature of Chenrezig encircle the whole planet and bring peace. May the causality of the suffering of sentient beings within samsara, may it be abated and liberated, or at least may there be some balance in this degenerate and challenging times. But don't think outside, start within. May the loving, kind, and compassionate nature arouse within each and every one of us. And as I was driving in the morning, the sign that struck so deeply in my mind, as I will keep saying, be kind. Omane beme hungry, 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 omane beme hungry. So in your mind's eye, visualize that the efforts based on your motivation, your intent, that even for a nanosecond have been accomplished for the benefit of all sentient beings. And all the practice that one has done, do not judge good, bad, or indifferent. It was not done to satisfy ourselves. It was done to be perhaps a catalyst to liberate, liberate the suffering that is so immense in our immediate world and in the realms unseen. So then we can just say, home, home, home. Rest your mind. Gently breathing out. Your idea, Rinpoche Lama, Gyaltsen, Doma, Nyanyo, Ba, Dineja, and closing this. Second way, Thupten Rinpoche, Dobe Rinpo, Donye, Donye, Zange, Tongwa, Donye, Roro, Donzo, Donje, Dobe, Ranga, Donye,
Namjo Jina Jube Jube Zanda Jambo Zambera Jumbe Ganda Jube Drame Mega Nanga Gonze Jube Ken Then we should think about them also. Twitter Rinpoche, all of our teachers. Om Sute Senge Bente Genge Bukebe Nide Kumdu Duda Demba Ye Demba 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 Sepe de Zenge Zendonye Dendula Meze Guga Gazode Duram Gazo Dembe Duje Le Nam Je Dam Je Zuba Ye Jabe Nembe Danye Zenge Zenge Je Nemje Bada Duda Yi Zebe Zuba Juwa 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 Jamba Uru Dunda Demba Dangundo Jumbo Danye Deje De Dede Konje Deje Dunda Gilwa De De Nanje Raju De Namge Dadu Daye Zenje No Mabe Zenjo Zungu Zungu De Bama Judru Zenje Mando Zenje Jume Chula Then the Mego Zedon Badangu Yam Yowadiki Wadanda Jomado Zanta Dundune Dundu Zenge Jolajo Bajo Dembe Bagula Meje Bedin Zenge Boze de Yolaga Dembe Nandano Danjo Bagi Demba Yorena Betashi Thupten Zebe Jilon Jemba Zedru Dembe Nanda Zememe Zume Dame Demba Zedeba Zedru Zungumbe Zenguje Jenjo Zenjo Rendoje Mange banam geguje ke banam bane banye gone gondu ba pozo. Gozo da ye don we don dojo goyen dojo shembeje dojo namba den tumbaran da shi da So the Lopa says, don't recall, let go of what is past. Don't imagine, let go of what may come. Then don't think, let go of what is happening now. Don't examine, don't try to figure anything out, and don't control. Don't try to make anything happen. What should we do? Rest, relax, right now. Let go, let be. So I'm not sure if Lama Thupten posted or not, but something I heard from another from His Holiness many times. A civilization, a society that is built on ignorance and falsity of desire and anger and pride and arrogance, eventually, as we have seen throughout histories, will come to its own demise, consume itself, and fail. The key, it says, many, as you already know, is loving kindness and compassion. If we do not develop inner kindness and love and compassion and create harmony, then the rot, as Rinpoche said, has already begun. It's like in the God realm. It's like someone says, you haven't taken a shower for a week and you go, something smells. And you finally smell yourself. Other people have been smelling it for the last 3 days. So the gods are already rotting and they do not smell nor see how far they will fall. So we must have compassion. But why not start with that simple phrase that I said this morning, and we'll keep going back to, be kind. And if we start with an inner kindness, then perhaps we can at least slow our degeneration or our degradation or our own demise.
Yeah.
So as Gordon Rinpoche said, during difficult times, during pleasant times, always rely on Lama, Buddhadharma, Sangha, and be kind. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Look at the sky and feel the breeze. See the clouds pass before your eyes.
And perhaps you will be fortunate enough to hear small children play. And those who are now unhappy will find reasons not to cry. Goodbye.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Bye.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you.
Good night.